are going to discuss about lesson number 9, that is public health and the government. So what is public health and how the public health will be taken care by the government, and what are the different amenities, different facilities by the government, and what are the diseases we get, and how it prevents, and what type of nutritious food we have to take, and what facilities provided by the government for in all the different levels of the people, okay, and below poverty line and middle class, and what are the different schemes given by the government, and all we discuss in this lesson. So before going to that, we have important keywords are there. Those are public health centers. What are the public health centers? The public health centers and hospitals by the government are called public health centers. They will be giving in a divisional level and in the mandal level and state level. It will be giving a different types of centers will be provided by the government. Here public means government. The government is providing something to the people. So that is called public health centers. That is one thing. And next, area hospital. What is meant by area hospital? You can see in anywhere. What are the area hospital mean? The hospital which has 100 beds. The hospital which has 100 beds, 100 beds at a divisional level, then that is called area hospital. In any hospital which has 100 beds by the government, provided by the government, then it is called area hospital. And next is public amenities. What are public amenities? There are different public amenities. Amenities is nothing but facilities. So government is giving a lot of facilities for a community. So it's a common for all the people. That is sanitation, electricity, okay, healthcare, sanitation, electricity, roads, health centers, nutrition information. These are all comes under public facilities. Drinking water and sanitation, electricity, transport, roads, libraries, public gardens, okay, parks. These are all facilities. Even burial ground. These are all comes under public facilities. So public amenities given by if any state or if any in a mandal level or a village level, if they provide, or district level, if they provide good facilities for the people, then generally their standard of living will automatically improve, isn't it? And next is nutrition. So what is meant by nutrition? Nutrition is when we require some we require some strength. So we should have some fat inside and all of us require some fat in our body, and it will be fight against the germs, and we can day-to-day life we can do our works and all with the nutritious. If you take a good nutritious food, then you can against the germs. That means you can more immunity will increase. When the nutrition is more, the immunity will increase, and it will be kill the bacteria and all viruses. It cannot reach your body. So that nutrition is very important. So government has to take care about that also. When you take good nutritious food, it will be good for our health. Then is primary health, Arogyasri scheme. This Arogyasri scheme, it is almost below the poverty line people. It belongs to below the poverty line, or who are holding the white card holders, whoever there. For them, any sort of disease or any chronic disease or any suddenly where something happens to them, if they hold white card, they will be giving a free treatment for in the government hospital. So that is one of the important scheme. Many states are introduced, and this scheme is very much benefit for the poor people, because if they are below the poverty line, they cannot afford such huge amount for their diseases and all. So such a time, this white card, when you hold this white card, you can easily, without a zero money, you can get the treatment, good treatment, and you can get rid of from that particular disease. So that is Arogyasri scheme. It is eligible for the sometimes it is eligible for the private hospitals also. A few cases it is eligible to the some private hospitals also. That private hospitals, the government will provide that money to the private hospital, so you can take a treatment from the private hospital too. Okay, next is the primary health centers. What are these primary health centers? These are located in a mandal level, PHC, primary health centers, PHC we can call it as. And these health centers in a primary, in a divisional level, and generally they give a free treatment in the primary health center. Primary means that it's not a big something very not corporate and hospitals and all. If what is the important and necessary treatment, if something happens, if floods happens in particular place, then immediately they will give some vaccines, they will give some first aids, they will give some what do you call important medicine, necessary medicine they will give. Only workers, the health workers at health centers will provide all these things to the people in a divisional level. And next is Anganwadi center. These Anganwadi centers is education and health services between 0 to 5 years children. 0 to 5 years children, they will be giving education, and at the same time they will give some nutritious food to the children. Very pre-primary children, that is 0 to 5 years. 0 to 5 years children, they can have this facility, and that is Anganwadi centers. At the same time they can give education in the very primary level, and also they will give some nutritious food, like generally government gives some powders and nutritious powders and all, because the below poverty line people, they cannot afford to such nutritious food. So when we join in that Anganwadi schools, the children, the Anganwadi management and teachers will take care of those children. Next, ASHA workers. Government health workers are at village level. Maybe you heard about this. ASHA workers, these people are government workers in the village level. In every village, these ASHA workers will be going to every house, and whatever the necessary medicines they can give, and they will educate the people. Educate the people regarding the deliveries, and educate people how a woman, if it is a pregnant woman, what sort of food they have to take, and how to take care of the small infants, children, within 1 year children, how can take care of them, and all these things they will be saying by the ASHA workers, and these are in the village level. These workers are working by the providing by the government things. Okay, next we go to what are the basic facilities. Generally, the people will have a different in everywhere. The government has to provide something. See, for example, if you see in India, most of the people are they are spending a lot of money on education, and for the any problem comes, any health problems comes, and the treatments for the education and for hospitals only they are spending a lot of amount. So once these are all provided by the government, then definitely everyone's standard of living will improve. If it is on education, and if they spend money on education and hospital, then most of them will have a good result. So even though now government is giving a lot of facilities for the below poverty line people, these are called basic facilities. What are these? These are called basic facilities. So we have a mind like this roughly. Basic public facilities. What are these? Public facilities means providing by the government. Providing by the government. So what are these basic facilities? Safe drinking water, sanitation. Sanitation means very hygienic environment. Providing hygienic environment, and slum areas should be reduced. And sanitation and drinking water, electricity, drinking water, electricity, health care, public transportation, public transportation, Okay, these are the basic services: sanitation, electricity, public health services, drinking water, sanitation, public transportation, even burial grounds. Burial grounds. You know what are burial grounds, isn't it? These are also important. And parks, libraries, parks. Okay, and roads. And when transportation means the public cheapest transportation of roadways and railways. Okay, these are all comes under basic facilities. What are that? Safe drinking water, sanitation, that means and a good environment, a hygienic environment, electricity, and even nutritious food. Even in the schools, in the government schools, generally they provide some midday meals. That midday meals also very important. Why? Because many children are below poverty line. That midday, because of midday meals, they come to school. At least when they are in the one day, in the total day, at least for one time they will take a full meal. So for that, and at the same time, apart from that, they have education also. So the midday meal is very important. Every state government is now providing this midday meals, isn't it? So these are all comes under public facilities. So what are the public facilities? Safe drinking water, sanitation, electricity, nutritious food, and burial grounds, midday meals, parks, libraries, amusements, the public transportation, roadways and railways, and healthcare. These are all. So remaining things, what are the public facilities and what are the private hospitals, private schools and all, what is the differentiation between those two, that all we will learn in the next class, children. I hope everyone understood. Thank you.